Testing. Good evening, everyone. This is the final session of the match between Mushtaq Hamid and Jasper Kuzman. 7-6 the score. Tour Championship, first to 10. And points pretty even. 10-9 in this first frame of this final session. Final day. I'm not sure whether there will be a break at some point, as there has been over the last few sessions. But as you can see by the score, it's pretty close. And Kuzman's on the table now. Well, sorry, Mushtaq's on the table now. Just about can see the blue. Can glide the white past the blue spot for the red into the bottom middle. And Kuzman's been a bit rattled in the last two sessions. I don't think he's comfortable with the fact that he's not in full control. And there's a little bit of controversy in the last frame of the session last night. And it's a foul there by Mushtaq Hamid. So if Mushtaq can, obviously not as with that example of a shot that he's just done, if he can keep the pressure on Kuzman's, then there may be a chance he can get through this round and win over the Belgian. Mental temperament of Jasper Kuzman's slightly brought to the fore. It's not unusual to see him make comments regarding his feelings about the time, especially if it's not going his way. Some will be surprised at that, based on the fact that he's, over the last 2 years, been the dominant player by far, and doesn't need any tactics outside of the game of snooker. The snooker can speak for itself, but we'll have to see as this season comes to the business end, with this Tour Championship, China Open, and the World Championship all to play for. Decent safety shot by Kuzman's, putting the cue ball on the bolt cushion. There's a red that's hovering close to the top left pocket though, and Mushtaq can possibly play a shot to nothing here, but there's no real colour on unless he plays it with significant amount of pace. But the brown is actually over the pocket, so might be worth an attempt. No, he's decided to play safe Guzman looking at the double here. Shot that has done him well. And one that no other player has really mastered as well as he has. So let's see. Oh, not this time. He's not left anything on. Bushtat looking to get the white safe. That's not the greatest safety shot. There's a red here available. No. No. Chance for Mushtaq. First to 10. Don't forget, Kuzmans needs 3 more frames and Mushtaq 4. Now, will he try and hit this hard and get the white around the table? Well, he did. But maybe he didn't envisage the spin that would come off the white ball. Stopping the white dead, so he's going to have to play safe here. Unless he goes for the green, but I think he will play safe. Sending it towards the brown. But nice cue ball. And if Mushtaq can keep concentrated, not make any rash shots, and mix it up a bit, then he's in with a chance. Mistake there. Well, shot to nothing attempt, I think, by Kuzman. It's hit the blue. And the chance available here for Mushtaq now. Brown over the pocket, so as that as security, as the blue here, and he can keep the brown over the pocket for some insurance in case he goes out of position. Also an opportunity to move into the pack, but decides not to do it. Opted just to glide down into the red area. Has a red into the top left here, but he's going to have to screw back and open in order to get access to the brown or any other colour. Break through those reds, and he's missed the red. Was a difficult shot. It was the positional shot off that blue, which went awry and didn't give him full position on a red. Now Kuzman has the table. Choosing the brown. Is red into the top left or middle? Slightly awkward. As pink or blue, but could have been better positioning. That's the pink. Now he has the. He's just checking what flexible, or how flexible the pink is, whether it will go into bottom middle. But he could put some top on this, either to go into the pink and open it up, or to get onto the black along this top cushion into the top left-hand pocket. Also has the blue. Nice angle on the blue to open the pink up and those reds. You can push the white, go for the black and push the white down towards the top left-hand pocket as well, and have a red into the middle. He's deciding on the blue potted. Again, not in full control here. This is missable. He's run out of position. Yellow or blue. Looking at the yellow now. Yellow is good in both potability and position. That's a decent shot. And now a nice position. Back in control. It's down for the pink into the centre. 19 points in front. Oh, and it's gone out of position here. Still potable though, but adds a little bit more pressure. Yeah, doesn't like it. Will he concede and play a safety here? Yes, he has. Safety now. 25 on the table. And he's left this red on here next to the green for Mushtaq. Really thinking about this. 5 seconds left to play. Unless I've run out of he's run out of time. And Kuzman asking where he's there. I think he is there, but I think it's just a matter of he's run out of time. It's as though we have a frozen frame. No response from Mushtaq. And yes, he's confirmed he's frozen. So 32-42, that's 25 points. So 24 points. And 6 ball. Ah. Well, I thought that was Mushtaq, but Jasper's played the shot. I don't know what he's doing here. Perhaps he's not looked at the green room. And I don't know why he's playing on here. So, frame is frozen, and so we have to restart the frame. Ideally change tables, because well, they're starting where they are. 24 points to Kuzman. And this is the best way the OSC has found to deal with this situation of the freeze. And this has been the case for, must be at least 2, possibly 3 years now, in terms of what to do when the app freezes. Take the frame difference over to a new frame, and then go closest to the nearest amount of reds on the table. Well, that seems to be done. 24 points to Kuzman. And Kuzman has the break and tentatively opens up the reds. can be dangerous on 10 and 6 ball off the break, can give opponent a chance. This is a chance here, but it's a bit risky. It's missable. Good pot by Kuzman, bottom centre. Now has the black. Could have got better position. He's looking at the red below the pink here. This is for a long shot. Perhaps he's thinking of sending the white up for safety in case it misses. And send the white up towards the bottom right of the table. No, he's playing safe. That's a decent shot. Oh, great shot. Great shot by Mushtaq. Unlucky in terms of position, but has the pink. Good shot on the pink as well. But nothing really on red-wise. Well, this could be end of break. Send the white back down to the bulk area. That could have been better. Hit it too thin. The white has rested on the bolt line. But there's this red here he's looking at now. I think possibly Jasper is not as confident as he has been. But that will give him confidence. He went for it and he was kind of thinking about whether to go for that, I think. But got it in well, and now he's in control. And it looks as though he might just about have this frame. $33 points the difference, 43 on the table. Needs a colour in the red to leave Mushtaq needing snookers. Has a red here into the middle, or he can double it. There's medium difficulty here. Looks like he's, let's say, he might play safe. No. Went for the double. So still a little bit more work to do for Kuzman. He's going to have to wait a moment as Mushtaq has a chance. Good shot on this red. Could bring that deficit down. Oh. And he's missed it, and I think that's end of frame now. This shot is relatively easy, although it is in the bottom right hand corner pocket, so as long as it goes straight in. No? Oh yes. I thought it was too close to the cushion there. So snooker's needed by Mushtaq. Bit tight on the cushion here. You just might play a snooker. So Mushtaq virtually lost this frame now. It's going to need to hit this red. And no. Two snookers now needed. And the red is on. So this red, Kuzman will take the 14th frame. And he does that. So 14th frame to Jesper Kuzman. So 8-6. Eight six to Kuzman as Mushtaq comes to the table. Big task. This is an important frame. If we can get it to 8-7. As it has done all match. It's kept up with Kuzman. And it's shots like this that Mushtaq needs to think about. Should he risk the shot and potentially give Kuzman a chance, or potentially pot it and playing aggressively push the game in his direction? Decided on a safety shot. as does Kuzman. Again, a red on there, but no real clear or clarity as to where the colour would come from. Nice thin cut on that red. That was a very good shot by Mushtaq. Still possibility for Guzman though for red, but not easy. Possibly would get position on the pink if he can pop this red. No. So chance here for Mushtaq. He's got to be clever here and choose the right shots. And the first thing on his mind will be to get position on the pink or black and work towards getting a cushion of about 30-40 points. Pink into the top middle, nicely on the red closest to the bottom left hand pocket. Pink goes on the blue spot. Black is surrounded by red, so he's going to have to come back for the pink, possibly blue. That's why he's choosing the red and higher up on the table, so he can get an angle to go for the pink, and he's missed the red. So the harder shot chosen for better position, but that didn't work out. A screw back would have been an option. That would have been the easier shot, to screw back on that red into the bottom left. Kuzman the wrong side of the pink, but it is potable. But he's got to avoid hitting the brown or green or yellow or blue. And hits the yellow. Might be a red above the pink spot. If he doesn't take this red on into the bottom left, which he has, and he's avoided going into the reds that surround the black, and has the pink here. The pink won't go on its spot. That's perhaps why he's choosing the yellow. Plus, it gives him probably a better way of going into the reds, and he's opened the black up. Red into the bottom left. Black must go, otherwise he wouldn't have played it. He's checking it now, though. Has he made a mistake there? Well, he looks like he's going for it. So he's going to have to squeeze it in, but yes, it goes. He'll be looking to pot that red northwest of the black as soon as possible. And he's lost position on the black. Has the pink, but it's a long shot. Plus he's going to have to work hard to get position, so he's going for the yellow. Excuse me. No, he's decided safety here, so not able to get his cushion of points. Waiting for the next opportunities, Kuzmans. Overhit it. Overhit the skim on the red. Left nothing on though. Kuzman decides to try and play deep safety, but that could have been closer to the cushion. Could have been better. But stalemate at the moment. No one has control. And Mushtaq decides to roll the white up to the reds, pushing one towards the cushion. And if he's left this red on, he'll be very disappointed. No. Interesting. I didn't actually catch whether Mushtaq had checked whether that red would go into the middle. But Kuzman thought he possibly was worth a try, but it didn't go in. Quite a few people in the audience tonight. Including good shot by Mushtaq. Shot to nothing. Worth a try. Always worth a try, those shots. Jamie Anderson is in the audience. Looking on. Waiting for the next match. And who he's going to play. Pink into the bottom middle, forcing the white past the green. That's pretty. It could have been worse. As a red into the top left, he's going to have to maneuver the white to the left and to try and get on the pink. He played that a bit forceful. Went for luck rather than precision. Now, will he go for the blue here or play safe? He went for the blue, but relatively safe. £23 points to 15. Kuzman not able at the moment to get that white close to the cushion. He's made a few shots similar to that one, safety round the table. He's seems to only be able to make it to the bolt line. I think Mushtaq may try a shot to nothing here. No. Safety first, and that was quite decent. Good cue ball. The black has gone over the top left pocket. That adds a new dimension, a new dynamic to this frame. There is a little bit of a gap. Possibly red could be forced through, but my hunch would be not to try it. Makes, of course, the safety a little bit easier, as long as they keep the white on the left, the bottom part of the table, as you look at it, along the bottom side. And Mushtaq wasn't able to get the white safe, and now Kuzman has the spoils. Black, of course, available, and he'll want a decent position here. Reds have been pretty good positions. You hit this pretty hard and bring the white out away from the cushion onto the black. You could screw it back for the black into the middle. $25 the difference now. 31. 32 difference with 51 on the table. And barring any mishap here, looks as though Kuzman's may have got a bit of room in between. Got a 3-frame cushion here. Red into the top right, pink on. Follow through for the red into the bottom left. Screw back for the pink. And then follow through for the red into the bottom middle. That's my guess. No, he's already chosen a different avenue. This pink for the frame with 2 reds left. There we go, frame 15 to Kuzman, and now just needs one more frame for a place in the final against Jamie Anderson. And Mushtaq has just not got what he's needed to to hold on. It can be quite exhausting to try and hold on to the match against someone of Jasper Kuzman's ilk. Miss on the red there, but it doesn't matter. Kuzman takes the 15th frame and now leads 9-6. So we're back in play. And Mushtaq at least knows now what he has to do, and that is win every frame left. And Kuzman can go in for the kill. And the tactic when you just need one more frame is to play a bit aggressive. Has a 3-frame cushion. Mushtaq will be aware and be tentative. Mushtaq himself could play aggressive and just play for go for broke. And I think that last shot fits into that category. And he's been lucky that Kuzman doesn't have anything on here, only the yellow. And he's probably going to go for this. And he's got the blue as well. It's a nice table, so he can get this blue. And he has. So Mushtaq may be thinking about where his coat is. Getting ready to leave for this year in terms of the Tour Championship. Obviously, Kuzman has 2,600 centuries. 150s, 160s, so very familiar to large breaks. So on paper, this should be at least a 50 break. So the reds are surrounded in the black again. I think that's probably why he's pushed that shot into the reds to open them up a bit. Has a red into the middle. And the red over the pocket, top right hand pocket. Oh, he's actually, sorry, my apologies. He's going for a colour here. So slightly lost position. Yellow. He's toing and froing from yellow and blue. Yellow, he doesn't have to do any work in terms of position. But he's missed it. So chance here for Mushtaq. One frame at a time now for Mushtaq. This is only hope. As the green, they can move down for the reds. Can't afford any more mistakes. It's now or never. Red into the bottom left-hand corner. Screw back for the blue, or maybe black, or one of the bolt colours. just might have the yellow to work with. Doesn't like the look of it though. Perhaps it's too far. Decision time. Good shot. Needed to pot that. He's not had any luck though in terms of the next red. This red into the centre is the best possibility to keep the break going. It'll go into the reds here, hopefully hoping the pink and black. The next colour. Oh, and he's missed it. So just overscrewed that red before Mushtaq. If it was just slightly less pace, he would have been on yellow or green or blue. Now Kuzman has the table and can carry on from where he was before. Might follow up for the blue here. As the pink. Pink goes in, opens up the other two reds that were together. Soft hit on this red here will be on the black or the pink. A great position now for Kuzman to finish his frame off. Black's not available into the top left, so we'll play with the pink here. There's been a good attempt from Mushtaq. He'll go away from this match with a bit more respect from Kuzman, I think. He's improved considerably, Mushtaq, and is in the mix. Four titles this season. And in this match, he's taken Kuzman to the final session. And Kuzman's not in great form. Knows what to do to get through and finish the match, of course. Has that in his armory. It'll be interesting to see how Anderson will deal with Kuzman and that dynamic. The final is 1st to 13. And there we go. That's the end. So Jasper Koosman wins semi-final. 10-6. And we'll go through now to play Jamie Anderson in the final over the weekend and into next week. Unlucky to Mushtaq. Decent performance. But it's the Belgian that will go through and battle it out with Jamie Anderson for the title. That's the end of this broadcast. Thank you for watching. And we'll be covering the final over most sessions as and when it happens. Keep practicing. And if you haven't entered the China Open, that is currently open now for entries. And that will close on Tuesday, 12 o'clock. But for now, have a good evening and arrivederci.